Good morning from day 43 on the PCT. We are about to leave Tehachapi back down to the Willow Springs Road crossing and get back on the trail. We have some heavy ass packs. We overpacked for food, so we're either going to make it our originally planned 5 days to Walker Pass, or we may be able to push all the way to Kennedy Meadows. We will reassess as we approach Walker Pass. Either way, we have some tough hiking ahead of us. Let's hit the trail. Last water for 16 miles. Some people might disagree with this, but for the first time in my whole life, I left Tehachapi packing a loaf of cheese bread. One more win for that German bakery in Tehachapi. The place is awesome. There's anything I've learned from hiking the PCT so far, it's that they built those wind farms in the perfect locations. Nice little windbreak right now. We have to walk this off-highway vehicle dirt road for like almost 5 miles or something. But we are done with the wind. It is quite annoying. On the bright side, we're almost at camp. Well, that ended up being a tougher day of hiking than expected. Ended up doing about 20 miles, 19.9, but I am rounding up and I'm calling that 20. But yeah, and 4,400 feet of elevation gain, so a lot of uphill today. And the packs are heavy. We have, probably like 6 to 7 days worth of food on us. We were thinking about stretching it to Kennedy Meadows. We have rethought that. We're not doing that. We are going to stuff our faces the next couple of days, lighten the packs, and get off at Walker Pass and resupply at either Ridge Crest or Lake Isabella. Couple interesting facts about today. So when we crossed the Highway 58 overpass, that marked the start of the Sierra section on Far Out, which is the app that every single thru hiker uses to navigate the trail, even though the true entrance to the Sierra isn't until Kennedy Meadows. But also, that Highway 58 overpass, if you're familiar with Wild, the book or the movie, that is where Cheryl Strayed started her hike. So this next section's from today through Kennedy Meadows. That is the desert section portrayed in Wild. So we will see how accurate that is. Anyway, we're going to go stuff our faces and try to get some good rest and get up early tomorrow and put in some good miles. We'll talk to you guys in the morning. Cheers. Good morning from day 40-something on the PCT. I don't remember what day it is, but I'll put it up in the corner. I also don't know where we're going today. We're just winging it. Probably do about 20 miles or so. We'll see what is in store for us. Also, this Dunkin' cold brew, like instant coffee, that stuff's potent. I like it. I'm taking it. Good job, Walmart. There's Anna, creeping. Let's hit the trail. Alright, good news everybody. Our first water source of the day is about 4.5 miles from where we are right now. We will stop up there. Then we have a 20-mile water carry to the next water source. Whew. We'll probably end up camping there, along with everybody else. Which means today it's going to be about 25 miles, and it looks like about 4,400 feet of elevation gain, so big day. Well, let's keep hiking. Miles in, about 5.5 to go, and of course now we get a big ass climb. We're getting there. How many miles in are we?
600.
This is the face of exhaustion. And yes, this is a brick wall behind me. We have an interesting little campsite here. This is a very popular spot, only water for 20 miles, so everybody is here tonight. But today was a tough day of hiking, the hardest day of hiking either of us have ever done. About 25.5 miles, 4,500 feet of elevation gain. There was a 20-mile water carry in there. We're still carrying like 5 days of food. And this is on top of a 20-mile day yesterday with another like 4,500 feet of elevation, 6 days of food, and a 16-mile water carry. We're done. We should crash hard tonight until our sleeping pad deflates on us, because that is still happening, even with my reinforcement of tenacious tape. But don't worry, we have a new one that'll be waiting for us at Kennedy Meadows. We're going to go stuff our faces. Maybe take a few swigs of whiskey tonight. We'll talk to you guys in the morning. Cheers. Also, shout out to Matthias for pointing out this campsite that we have. There's a lot of people up there, and somehow this spot with the brick walls was not taken. So, thank you, Matthias. Good morning from day 45 on the PCT. Holy crap, we just hiked 45 miles and like 9,000 feet in 2 days. And we are sore and stiff this morning. Not really sure where we're going to end up today. We have great water for about 7 miles, and then there's like a 35-mile stretch with only a couple of water caches, so we're going to have some big water carries again. We'll be out of it soon enough. Let's hit the trail. This desert section for a while sure has a lot of pine trees. Very quickly we have transitioned from pine trees back to high desert, even though we're still around 6,400 feet. And also back to full sun. It's not even the end of the video. It's just good trail magic. Thank you guys so much for the trail magic. It's over 100 degrees outside. This is brutal. This morning it was shady and we were hiking through a forest. Where'd the trees go? It's only gonna be hotter tomorrow.
I don't know what Justin's complaining about. There's plenty of shade out here. Like that, look. Oh, there it goes.
I understand the appeal of afternoon siestas now. Shade break all afternoon. And is at a pool party in Vegas. We're really just hiking from one piece of shade to another little piece of shade. I remember that one time I asked my friends if they wanted to go on a backpacking trip through 100-degree heat with giant water carriers, and they all agreed. I'm just kidding, that never happened. That'd be real dumb. Oh my god, today's brutal. Definitely looking forward to being done with the day. Okay, we are at camp and we are going to try cowboy camping tonight for the first time. We'll see how that goes. We'll let you know. But that was a tough day of hiking. Did almost 22 miles. Started out in the forest and then dropped down into the heat, and it was tough. It's been a tough last few days. 3 20-plus mile days in a row. And the heat today was brutal. It's going to be worse tomorrow. It's hard. It is not fun. If it was not a through hike, we would not be doing this, I can tell you that. But it is, so we're going to push through. Anyway, quick reminder. We don't need any help with our hike, but if you'd like to gift us a town beer, you can drop whatever you feel a beer is worth to the Venmo below, and we will use it to buy an ice-cold beer and give you a cheers on camera. Ice-cold beer. With a frosty mug, maybe? Anyway, a little sip of whiskey is going to have to do. I think that about does it for this episode of Justin Complains About the Trail. We'll talk to you guys in the morning. Cheers. Oh God, it's warm.